What is going on, buddy? Welcome back to Steve Ellie, and I'm glad if you're just tuning in or if you're just new here to the channel, thank you for being with me today. I want to talk to you about what is the best golf stand bag, and we're going to be going on over how to put every single club to the most valuable materials in golf. So let's get started with off the clubs or the bags. Okay, now so we got beautiful bags, and we are going to be defining on which one is going to be the best. So let's get started on that. Okay, so if you're looking for like a bag, like a cart bag, then this bag right here is going to be the bag for you. Let me move you guys back a little bit on here. So this bag is going to have to be confined here with 14 exact slots here. So yeah, this is actually going to be a great spot and a great controversial place where you can put your clubs. So let's go and put my clubs. I only got 5 clubs. This bag is going to be a little bit big and a lot of slots for that bag. But the next bag is going to be meant for my other clubs. Anyways, let me get the clubs, and I'm going to be showing you on where to put those clubs, my 5 exact clubs. Obviously, you can put your 14 clubs on the way I tell you to. If you don't want to follow that, that's fine. But anyways, we are going to be defining on my clubs on how I can put those in there. Let me just get my clubs. All right, now we've got lots and lots of clubs here, and we're going to be defining on how to put them in this bag. I don't know if you guys can see the bag very well, but I can fix that in a second here. Okay, so we're going to be defining on what I can put my clubs in here, and I can move you guys down just a little bit of a smidge, and there we go. That looks absolutely incredible. Now I can move the bag closer to you guys. Anyways, what we're going to do is we're actually going to be putting my personal favorite clubs in this, we're going to be putting my driver and my hybrid in the slots on the right up here. So we're going to be going ahead and putting those in here just like that. Now, these are the 2 main clubs of my golf. This is the hybrid and the driver, which are the main clubs of my golf. And the putter, I honestly am very particular about putting this anywhere. We're going to put it right here since this is a nice cool stand bag for that putter right to go right here. Now we got 3 clubs exactly in the bag. So my hybrid almost fell down the slot. I mean, like it's like big. Anyways, so now we got our 3 clubs in there. We're going to be defining on these 2 small little clubs. Like I said, I have 5 clubs, so not much because I'm a kid. I'm learning how to play some golf. But anyways, we got 2 clubs here that we can define to put in the golf bag. I'm not too particular because we could just literally just anywhere put any of these one of these clubs. I could put this one here and this one here because I'm not a good golfer, but this is what my stand bag would exactly look like from your guys' perspective. It may not look as good as it from my perspective, but I think that this is probably going to be the best way that we can start off of putting these clubs into the thing. Now, the problem with the cart bags, they're very, very wobbly, causing it to fall over or maybe even do some serious damage to the golf cart, possibly even doing some serious damage to your clubs, which you wouldn't want that. You wouldn't any dents in your clubs to begin with, because if you have dents in your clubs, it won't go as well as far, or it may not as plan as well as you think it may as go far, but definitely recommend that you should use this golf bag as a stand bag. If you're looking for a cart bag, I think that this awesome cart bag will be absolutely incredible for you if you're looking for a cart bag. Now, we have a different story here. If you're looking for an awesome stand bag, yes, of course you can put your clubs in there. Of course you can have an awesome stand bag for your clubs, okay? Which we have right behind me right there. It's a perfect stand bag for your clubs. And that actually is a lot more easy. Let me get that. All right, now, this is our bag. This is our stand bag. The bag that perfectly stands up just like that. I don't know if you guys can see the exact bag standing up, so I'm just gonna go like this, and you guys should be able to see the bag stand up. Now, controversial here. We're gonna be defining what we can put our clubs here into that. Now, we're gonna define with the bigger clubs first. This is gonna be the hybrid and the driver. So we're gonna get the hybrid and the driver now. Okay? So what we're gonna be doing, these clubs are gonna be going right here. This is the main spot. I love putting my clubs here. Awesome. Just like that. That's where I put my main clubs. And my putter, I'm not really too controversial about that. I'm just gonna put my putter right exactly here. And then these two clubs have their own personal spots. I'm going to put the 6-7 iron is gonna go right here. My iron's gonna go right here. And then the pitching wedge, I think, is gonna go down here. Okay, so I think that this is also a really, really good bag for you. If you're looking, you obviously can get a bigger one. This is a kid's, like my age set. Anyways, we are going to, you could get a bag like this if you're into like standing your bags if you're walking a course. I think it's perfect to get a club like this. Just be like, oh man, I don't really feel like walking. Let me just put my bag down. Perfect. It just stands up perfectly fine. I think that that's a good bag for you. But if you're looking for like a cart bag and all that for like the golf cart, then you're definitely going to want a club bag where you can put that on the golf course so it doesn't badly damage your clubs. So yeah, this is what that bag is for. But we don't even need this bag. So this bag needs to get out of here. This bag's trash. So yeah. We're going to be working with this bag. There we go. This bag right here. We're going to be defining all of this stuff, which I'm going to show you in a minute, on how to put it perfectly fine in your golf bag with no fears or no rollies. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you guys the stuff that is going to be behind me in order to put in this bag. So this is all of the stuff that is for our golf bag right there. Now, what we're going to be doing is putting all this stuff in that golf bag. But if you are no worries, you should be no worries because this will all fit perfectly in your bag if you organize it up perfectly. Let's get started. So let's start off with the basic easy stuff. Okay, so what I mean by we're going to start off with the basic easy stuff is we're going to be starting off with the golf balls. Now, a lot of them say that you're supposed to only have 6 golf balls, but I carry more than 6 golf balls. I mean, who knows? Like, who knows that you're carrying more than 6 golf balls? Anyways, so I like to put all my golf balls exactly right in this little pocket here. It's personally my favorite spot to put every single one of my golf balls that I'm currently own. So I like to put all those golf balls right here. And all of that. So, it's falling out perfectly fine, but it's okay. We're just gonna go ahead and zipper this up, just like that. And that is going to be where your compartment for your golf balls are going to be. And our next compartment, our next place value is going to be exactly right here. Okay? So right here, I like to put my golf glove. I like to put it in there. And also, I like to put a trusty little notebook in here to write interesting things down or something about the golf course, like so. So I like to put that in there, nice and organized and perfectly fine. The next thing I like to put in here is an extra brush, which you're going to see why in a minute. And the last and final thing I like to put in there is my thing where I fix up the divots in the ground if you're hitting a golf ball. So I like to put that perfectly in there. Fine. Now for our next slot. It's our last slot, and this is where I like to put my tees. right there. I also like putting a pencil in there. There we go. Alright. Now, time for our brush, okay? So, let's zipper everything up. Alright. Now it is time for our brush. Where does this go? Well, first we'll start off with our towel. The PJ towel. It always makes me feel like a professional golfer. So this is actually going to clip on if you want. I think it comes with a carabiner, but I don't know, but I forget. But anyways, you are going to go ahead and snap this on right exactly here. Just give me a second. I'm sorry. Give me about like 15 minutes. So, no, I can't get this thing on, so why don't I just take the thing off? Okay, perfect. Alright, so this is going to be the thing right here that you're going to want to need. You're going to go ahead and put this on. I can't put a carabiner on. I don't know how to put a carabiner on. Anyways, finally. After you are done putting your carabiner on, which actually took me way longer than I actually expected, but it's kind of fun. Hopefully I didn't waste your time. So just like that, you're going to have your carabiner on. That is actually pretty sturdy for you. If you want to fix it up, there you go. You got a nice little towel. Now for this. This actually is nice because it clips right onto your bag. Just like so. And the nice thing is, I don't know if you guys can see the exact string. It is really stretchy, making it easier to clean your clubs and stuff like that. It comes with a pointy spot, and that's why I always like to have an extra brush. So there you go. That is going to be how you want to set up your golf bag. And it is a very nice golf bag if you're going golfing on a course. And yeah, if you're going golfing today, if you're going golf on Saturday, you're going golfing any other day. Good luck. I hope you follow this way perfectly fine and good. Now, let's go with the umbrella wise. I have an umbrella. I don't typically use an umbrella. My dad uses one. Anyways, I also don't have a slot for that umbrella. So that's basically why I don't use an umbrella. Because I don't have a typical slot for the umbrella. This is actually going to be today's video because I wanted to show you guys how I set up my golf bag. And hopefully you guys follow it and make sure that you set up your golf bag just like that. Now, let's get out of this video because we are done. Really hope that you guys enjoyed me setting up my golf bag and showing you how to put every single little protocol, clubs to most variable golf clubs in there. Thank you guys for watching Steep Valley. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Sign off for now. Peace.